wasn't even like a thought at first of like me doing. I didn't really think that I actually was going to start acting. And the main reason why I did start acting was actually because of my mom. And this was around fifth grade, like fifth grade summer, and it's fifth grade school year. So my mom acting. I know I saw her doing all these auditions because he was a writer, an actor, and a producer at the time, and she was doing all these auditions. And I was like, okay, that looks pretty cool, And I thought about it. I was like, okay, acting. I was like, that'd be cool to see me on a movie. I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. Started it, and now I'm here.
That's amazing. Well, you had some family in the business, so it may have been a little bit easier for you. But once you said, "Okay, I'm going to give it a try," did you go get an agent? Did you just take some workshops? What was your process on breaking in?
So really, I never like workshops. I never really wanted to like go into like a classroom like that and learn. I really wanted to learn on myself. I think that's like the best way for me to learn. But yeah, when I did start out, my mom at first was like my agent. She was like my everything, like my manager, my agent. She was like that until she found an Atlanta agent. Got that, got some stuff coming in, and then on this movie actually, my my co-actors, their manager was like, okay, oh no, their agent. They were like, okay, he looks pretty good. Yeah, she had requested me to for me to work under her, and then so I started working under her, and now I have two agents, Atlanta, and then I'm pretty sure she's in California, no LA.
Yeah, Atlanta's got a lot going on. I mean, there is a lot of film and stuff happening down there, so that's a good spot. Well, tell me about the first time you heard about Treasure Trackers. What did you think, and how did that audition process go for you?
So yeah, her Treasure Trackers got the audition. And I was looking at the script. I was like, okay, this character looks pretty funny and like pretty like just like the light of the movie. And so I was like, okay, I'm always like welcome to do that type of role. And I actually thought that role fitted me perfectly at the time. So I was like, okay, let's do this audition. And really, I thought, okay, I'm gonna put the audition in, and then I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not. But if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. And he actually called me back. I was like, okay, And then pretty sure I was in school at the time. I'm not sure if my mom checked me out, but I got home or something like that. She was like, "Oh, you got it," and I thought she was joking at first, but she was like, "Now you actually got it." I was like, "Wow, it's happy one night," and yeah, started recording, started filming.
I was going to ask you, how did you celebrate once you found out you got the role?
Oh, if I remember correctly, because this was a couple years ago, I think that I went out that day. But I know for a fact that we did get to Florida, no, not Florida, Knoxville. When we did get over there, we did go out to what was it called, a Cheesecake Factory. Yes, and
Oh,
I ate a good meal too.
yeah,
She everything I wanted, she got me. It was pretty nice.
that's awesome. So I wanted to ask you, so you find out you get the role, and this is a great character. Well, let's start with this. First of all, describe Marshy for us. How would you describe your character?
So he's very like a nerd, of course. He's a nerdy, the funny character. He has a lot of funny scenes in the movie. The character that you always rely on for any help you need, finding puzzles or solving anything, you go to him. And he's always like there if you need help. It's just like it's there, helpful, funny, just all that.
I love how welcoming he is to Leah and
Yeah.
how he embraces a new student. I love that. Yeah. So once you find out you got the role and you get the script, how did you put Marcy together? Did you think, okay, I know someone like this, so I'm going to take a little bit of that person? Or did you just wait till you talked with the director? How did you start putting him together?
It was mostly I waited to talk to the director because a lot of times I asked the director of how I would say this type of line, or especially too because at the time I had braces, so it was really kind of hard for me to say some type of words. So the director did help me a lot with that, training and whatnot, how to say a couple words. And so yeah, anytime I needed help with how to act out the character, he was always there. 'Cause, he was just helping me, helpful. Anytime I needed like a tip or not, he was just there.
That's awesome. Without giving too much away, what can you tell our audience about treasure trackers?
Well, I would say it is very reference like the Goonies. Also kind of like Stranger Things a little bit too. But it's real like it's a fun kids movie. Like it's of course for all ages, but I would say it's more targeted to like teens. I would say that would probably like it. It's really like a comedic movie. You gonna see a lot of funny scenes in there. You probably laugh a little bit if you like it that much. But Yeah, that's really about all. It's really a good movie to watch and a good time to like sit down and have a good laugh.
Yeah. And it's great for I think families to add this to their Halloween traditions, watching this around Halloween time. What are some of your Halloween traditions?
So of course, trick or treating. I really did. So I didn't really dress up as much in the last year. I might dress up this year. I'm not really so sure yet. But trick or treating, and then sometimes we might go to my like aunties or my grandma's house, all sit down, watch a movie. And if we do that, then it's probably gonna be the movie, my movie. But yes, trick or treating. Of course, that's always fun. Maybe go watch a movie here and there, and then eat the candy at night. Eat all the candy, and that's really about it.
Yeah. What was your favorite Halloween costume growing up? Do you remember anything that really stands out to you?
I would say it would have to be. I did dress up as Freddy Krueger last year because me and my friend did a Photoshop, like a photo shoot. So I was Freddy Krueger. My little brother, he's like 4. He was Chucky, I think. My brother, well, basically we was all just like character, like evil characters and whatnot. But Freddy Krueger was pretty fun because I had the glove on and everything. So like my nails was like kind of really long. I had the hat on, and I don't think I had anything on my face, but I did have like the outfit on and stuff. So I actually did really like that character a lot.
Yeah. Did treasure trackers give you inspire you to any good Halloween decorations or anything you can incorporate into your Halloween?
Yeah, it did a little bit because there was actually a lot of different decorations and stuff throughout the whole movie, and we also did wear a costume once. So like with all those decorations, I can actually get inspired to decorate them around the house if my mom lets me, or on the porch, or like something, just to celebrate Halloween.
Yeah. What was your favorite day of filming?
It'll have to be because
Without
yeah,
giving too much away.
yeah, sorry, but
Yeah.
it was once one day we had went see if I can say this, but we was in a cave though. But yeah, we was in a cave, and the cave was pretty big too. But like the whole day we was filming, I think we was out there for like 12, 10 hours, maybe 8, something like that. But we was working a little much. But the cave was pretty cool. That was my first time being in an actual real cave, and so but the cave was like kind of chilly a little bit. It was just pretty cool because like you hear all the noises of an actual real cave, and so it was pretty fascinating to me how we was actually in a real cave because I never seen a cave like up hand before. I only seen pictures or online or something.
The cast seemed to get along really well, like it comes across like that in the movie. Did you guys hang out during downtime or what you guys do for fun?
Yes, we did hang out a lot because since we always were together, we did bond a lot. But a lot main thing that we did that was pretty fun that like everybody loved was bowling. Like the first day that we had saw each other, met, talked a little bit. It was kind of like awkward a little bit, but like after like the first hour, we actually started getting to know each other. And then at night, we had played bowling. I played bowling with one co-actor's dad. That was pretty fun. He had won, of course. He's pretty good at bowling. I don't lie. But it was bowling, and then the next day after that, we had went down because we all was in the same hotel. So we had went down in the little meeting room, and we had went over lines together, and it was playing around, eating snacks and whatnot. But I don't like that, and I think we went on bowling like two more times after that, and then we went on some dinner. Like we was always just really bonding on and off the screen a lot because we always were together, and especially the moms too. They was getting along well.
Yeah, that's awesome that you guys, it looked like you guys had a lot of fun. I know you touched on that a little bit. How is Marshy like you? And are you going to take away anything from playing him that stays with you?
I would say, I personally think that myself, I'm a little bit funny. Not obviously like that funny, but like here and there, I might get a couple jokes, get a couple laughs. But I would say that that character really did like I don't want to say help me, but like see how like comedic timing and whatnot, and like how to be funny. I guess you could say how to be funny. And that character also is pretty smart, and I personally think I'm smart. I've heard like a lot of compliments about that before. I'm not bragging, but heard a lot of compliments about that, and so when I did get that character, I was like, okay, you basically like matching all my characteristics. Like you literally was like me, so that's why it was kind of easy to act out the character because like it was like the same person, really.
That's amazing. Well, totally switching gears when you're not acting, what do you do in your spare time and for fun?
Or really, I just stay home and play games and stuff. 2K the basketball game just came out, so I've been playing that most of the time. Other than that, I might, you know, play a little bit around with the basketball a little bit, play around with my brother. Both brothers, I have two brothers. One's 4, one's 13. But I play around with my brother, baby brother, go to my dad's, hang out with him, play ball with him, with my cousins if they're over there. And that's really about it. Yeah, after school, that's really all I do.
Yeah. If you could create your dream acting role, what would you do and who would you cast in it?
So I had to take out my hair for this. Like I don't have to cut it, but I just had to take the dress out. But my dream, like role that I wanted and like wanted since I've been like started acting out was Miles Morales. Because at the time I had like the afro, so I was like, I thought I looked like him. And like my mom was like, "Oh yeah, you definitely like look like him." And so I was like, okay, whenever the real live action movie comes out for Miles Morales or Spider Man, whatever, I was like, okay, I should be hopefully try to get that, try to try my best in that one. That was actually like the one I put all my effort into because that's the biggest role I could possibly get. But that's really my dream role. I had to take my hair out, but that'd be fine. But yeah.
That would be cool. So you just touched on a little bit. This movie was made like 2 years ago. What have you been most excited for people to see, and what do you hope they take away from it?
There's really just the well, I want people the most excited to see just the funny scenes that are in it because there's a lot of funny scenes. I like when we always watching the movie, a lot of people was laughing because there is a lot of funny scenes that will make you laugh. And the main takeaway I want people to get away from this is that to always sit together with your friends. Like your friends are always got your back. That's the main like concept in this movie. Like the friends are always together, always helping each other out. Like if it wasn't for one of the friends, like it could have been two, they wouldn't be able to do this. Like all of them played an actual good part in the success of finding the treasure and whatnot. But yeah,
My last question is, if someone sees the movie and gets as inspired to maybe do some acting or storytelling, what advice would you give to young people who might want to get into acting?
a good advice I would say is to always stay courageous, not courageous. Always stay inspired or motivated because if you actually want to take acting seriously, then it will be a lot of times where you're doing auditions and you're not getting it, or either that, or you're just not getting any auditions at all. Like for me right now, I'm not getting too much auditions. Every audition I can get though, I will obviously acting out whatnot. But a lot of times when I was starting out like 2 years ago, I was getting a lot of auditions, listen every day almost, and I didn't get two. I only got like two or three out of all of them, and it's been at least like 50, maybe 60. It's a lot of time and effort you have to put in acting. But if you actually want to actually act out for real and you actually see it as like a future, you always gotta stay motivated and stay inspired.